Hello, my name is Patrick and I'm here to tell you about coffee and its effects. Although coffee has a lot of negative impacts on the world, it is an important resource in this state of time. We need to keep our economies up and not let them crash. My suggestion is to keep it on the market but make changes like making all coffee fair trade. Starbucks is a common place to find coffee. Here in Starbucks, people are drinking different kinds of coffee, such as a latte, americano, cappuccino, espresso, macchiato, and mocha. People also need it to stay awake for the day, even if to some people they need it, but it is more than a want than a need. Shade-grown coffee can benefit to the population of ants. It shows that shade-grown coffee farms have over 200 ant species, while in sun-grown coffee, only roughly 5 ant species. Shade-grown coffee can provide shelter for lots of animals and plants. Organic compost coffee farms can make the soil healthy, making the plants healthy for whatever animal eats the plant. Pesticides can harm the plants, making the animals that eat the plants sick, which will harm the food chain and will bring a sudden decrease to all species in the food web. Insectivorous birds can be a natural pesticide by eating insects that can harm the plants. In the Amazon rainforest, if they stop using pesticides, insectivorous birds can decrease in death rates in the Amazon. $3 latte you buy would only give 2 cents of profit that a farmer gets. The sales of fair trade has grew to about 104% between the years 2004 and 2007 in North America, and there is an expected rise to over 100% plus in the next 3 years. In America, when people buy a latte, it could cost up to $6, while the farmer that harvested it would get roughly about 50 cents. Also, some companies are trying to get fair trade to all of their products, like Starbucks, while others may or may not have fair trade for all of their products. In the year of 2000, prices of coffee was about 10 cents per pound in Vietnam. Coffee companies are trying to get their products all fair trade coffee. Some of them represent farmers for fair trade wages and prices. The farmers with fair trade can earn 60% more than they would without fair trade. In the tropics, millions of people depend on coffee to survive in the world. The farmers that grow the coffee are faced with conflicts like low prices, oversupply, pests, and diseases. Luckily for the SAN organization, they are able to control prices for farmers so they can get higher. Although coffee has a lot of negative impacts on the world and people, it is the second most traded product in the world. We need to keep our economies up and not let them crash. So my recommendation is to keep it on the market, but we need to make changes like making coffee fair trade. These are the sources I used and the websites I used to find all of my information to make this pecha. These are my sources and bibliography for where I found all of my pictures.